A quick recap for everyone. This is a 3rd century mosaic that sits under the Pope's Auditorium in the Vatican. I hit the image with blacklight effects, and I picked up stuff that is undeniably meant to be picked up under a blacklight. It's got some kind of a luminescent paint in it. These are the initial sigils that caught my attention, caused me to start considering this could be something. This is the Auditorium. This is in the image. This is the actual snake's head. So this is crazy. This is the giant's head. This is what initially piqued my curiosity about 8 years ago. And you'll notice we've got our tallis on today. We've got our kippah on. I've actually been attending synagogue lately. And I think that's what's actually helped me find all of this and connect it all together. I know it sounds crazy, but so here we have like a doorway, basically. Like this is literally a doorway. What else can you call this? And this explains why. Let's bring the images up. This explains why the bar is in all of these, right? Like this is the translucent bar. It's here and it's here. It's here and it's here, right? Like what else do you call this? You have your doorway here. And in Hebrew, when people understand the importance of this character, it becomes, especially through Kabbalah and like how like Satanism hijacks Kabbalah, an important Hebrew character. Seeing it like this, every one of those seals has the same translucent bar, and how this is signifying this like hidden doorway. You know, there's really no other better interpretation. And all of the other features line up as well. That's the other part that you have to kind of give credence to, is that it's not just lining up in one aspect, it's lining up in all of the aspects. Here's a lifeline, here's a thumb, that's the palm, shooting some kind of laser beam. I think this is so this is us just looking at the painting from a topical view and then hitting it with the blacklight effect. Here's where it kind of gets crazy. This is when I start zooming into the images individually, and you'll see that they really pop, right? Like they're so cool looking. Like I can give it credit for that, even though it's Luciferian garbage, at least it's really cool looking. That's one thing we can say about it. So you'll note, like, it's definitely meant to be viewed from this setting. At least it's big. It's big enough where, like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, but it's kind of like you can just sit there and just pick stuff out, right? That's like what makes it such crazy art. My understanding is this area was sealed for a very long time, and that this kind of art like really exceeds the time period that it's supposed to be coming from. I mean, they say it's 3rd century, but obviously it's been painted over because it's got at least 2 layers of paint on it. Like, is this the underpaint, right? Like, is this one under that one? I don't think so. It's some kind of translucent, luminescent paint. I don't even know if that exists. I don't even know if that is even available to us. That is literally like some kind of magic paint. Like it's magic paint. This, I believe, is Anzu. I thought it was like a swordfish at first. And I'm like, wait a minute, he's holding on to something. This could definitely be the Tablet of Destiny. Then we've got like signals like he's going the wrong way. Here's like a hand pointing. Here's the arrow, another arrow. This is actually supposed to be viewed like this. That's what makes it so crazy. That's like a devil boy or something, right? We got like a pitchfork here. We got a little horn here. We got like a little tail there. Crazy what's going on in these images. It's crazy. And again, we're looking at it from a broad view, and then we're hitting it with the black light, and we're looking at it again and again. None of this is AI. Any of you can go to the video description. You can pop this into a viewer, and you can see it all for yourselves. So all you need to do is put it into the viewer. You basically go to the website, download the image, put the image into the viewer, magnify it, and then hit it with the black light. And then play around with the magnification, because with how this kind of luminescent paint would work, you kind of have to make it at the right angle. It's like layered almost. This is one of the craziest ones. This, again, I think links to the Sumerian worship that I right, being like basically offered to Swen, which is the moon god. And these are some of the really, really old ones. And I don't believe they come from the same time period. I think they're actually a different time period as well. And you'll notice like it's really an uncanny similarity, especially with that one. This one's even older than the other one, though. And then again, we've got that broad view of it. And then here I'm going through individual sections that I have photographed under the black light. And then you can see it here so that you can reference that part yourselves, okay? And we'll look back here. I'll mark it out for you on here where you can find these images. This is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. So we see again here. This is like a guy dancing, right? With like a woman who's kneeling. That's what it looks like to me. Present it, and when I show you how similar it looks to all of these noodle-like things, you're going to be like, wow, this is crazy, right? And the issue is if you magnify too deep, you're going to miss it. You're going to get to like the, you know, this part of the noodle, and then you won't be able to see all the noodles that are ahead of it. So it's really got to be looked at from the perfect angle. And this is basically where the Starman was. This here, that's where that little red nose here is. On this part of it, it's right here. And then we've got the snake again with the doorway. And then we've got some of the seals that I was talking about in a previous video and going over with you guys. That is the doorway. And we were just going over it. This blows my mind away. I really believe that something divine is leading me to this. And eventually somebody will take this seriously and realize that like this isn't AI, that anybody can go and cross-reference this, and that like, you know, the puzzle is basically solved at this point. Why does the Vatican have something from a Sumerian seal in it? That's something they need to explain to us. I think I know where this goes, but I don't even want to mention it right now because I don't want to upset anybody on YouTube. I don't want to get booted off before they cancel me. All right, guys, take care, have a good day, and bye.